What's up? What's up? My favorite entrepreneurs. It's your girl, Erica. Hope you are doing well. Let me scoot this over a little bit. It's been quite the long day. My children arrived in Jamaica and they came to a different airport because my little one gets motion sickness, car sickness, and one of the airports is 3 hours away, and it's like, they drive fast, they slam on the brakes, and you go like this, and so it doesn't work out so well. So they came to a different airport this time, but it involved them changing planes. But they both did well, and they are here. They're exhausted because their journey started at 2 a.m. So I'm just thankful and blessed to be able to have my babies here. So 2 of 5 kids are here. So we're blessed beyond measure, And today I want to talk to you about your business. All right. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I just kicked my leg. I just realized something. Nobody can see this at the moment because I need to change the settings. I have to figure out how to change these settings so that it always comes and everyone can see it versus only me. It's just strange. I don't understand. Okay. That's going to be my thing for the new year. All right. So everyone can see now. There we go. Now the peeps are showing up. All right. Say what's up. What's up if you are here with me? Hello, Tracy. Tracy is in Texas. Yay. All right. And Denise is here from Colorado. Love it. Love it. So it's been quite the adventure, as I was saying. So I have been doing a lot of laundry, and getting everything ready for the kids. And then I my kids have allergies and I have a dust mite allergy. So I put the pillows in the dryer to kill anything, right? So I got up and I was making sure all the pillows, I didn't realize they had so many pillows on their bed. So I was doing that. Okay. And I had started putting on makeup, but I got so tired after going up and down the stairs, making sure the comforter was dry, the pillows, I forgot to finish putting my makeup on today. So I left without a full makeup. Not that I wear that much, but I do have psoriasis and rosacea. So I kind of like to cover it up. So that was that. And let me just tell you guys what happened last night. We went to a party and the whole night I kept thinking, what is wrong with my left foot? And I kept looking, is there like a bug crawling on my foot? What is it? And because I kept having this weird feeling, right? So we get out of the taxi last night to walk home. My whole entire shoe broke. Like literally, it was like a sandal and the whole glittery part came off and it was just the bottom, the sole. Well, how are you supposed to walk like that, right? So I couldn't walk. Oh, Tex-Ray was such a gentleman and he gave me his shoe to wear. Isn't that nice? So he had to suffer. And I thought that was nice that he thought of me, right? So it's just been all these weird, crazy things that have been happening the past couple of days. So and then one more thing that happened is my kids were flying in and I was like, let me just check their flight. So I go to the website for the airline and it all of a sudden it's all in Spanish. The whole website was in Spanish. So it's just a little bananas. So that was that. I hope everyone duct tape. I should have thought about that. Well, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning and we live on a hill. And so I threw them out. I threw the shoes out because as soon as I got home, like to the door, the next one broke. And I was like, they were cheap shoes anyway. The only reason I was wearing them was because something's wrong with my toe. So I couldn't wear like the flip-flop thingy. So I had these slide type glitter, but they were sequency. Anyway, that's all. So anyone else have anything crazy going on in their life or just something like you're like, what is happening? So drop it in the chat. So I want to remind those of you who were on my virtual holiday party. I have sent out your coupon code if you wanted to get any gift cards so you can purchase whatever you want over the year. You have boot camps coming up, past boot camps, you have private coaching, you have your Bitty Biz Hub, you have the virtual event, Women's Entrepreneur Retreat. You have the in-person Women's Entrepreneur Retreat in Montego Bay, Jamaica. So you get an amazing deal on gift cards. Okay, so don't snooze on it. Invest in yourself. Seriously. You know what I realized? And if there's women watching me, you can give me an amen if it's right. As women, like it just happens to me in the grocery store too. Like we seem to put everybody else first. We go to the grocery store, right? We make sure our man has everything he likes, the kids have everything they like. And then you look at the cart and you're like, oh crap, I bought myself some string cheese. or whatever it is, like we seem to put everyone else first, and we do that a lot with our business. Okay. We will make sure our children has the $1,000 sneakers, $200, $300 sneakers. We'll do all this. We'll make sure everyone has all this material stuff. But when it comes to our business, we'll say, oh, I can't spend $10. Oh, there's no way I could spend 500. I can't spend 1,000. And I'm not trying to get you to spend anything. I'm just saying I want you to be aware of it. I teach a lot about mindset and strategy. And I just want everyone to think about that. As you were Christmas shopping, did you buy yourself a gift or did you buy gifts for everybody else? So something to think about. Clearly I hit a nerve because my viewer count just went down, but that's okay. That's all right. I speak the truth and I'm a realist and not everyone likes it. And what I think is really powerful about when you own what you're saying, because I have 35 years of business experience, right? Is that this is the truth. I know that this is what happens. I've been there myself, right? I see it all the time. And what I'm trying to do is get you to start thinking about it and realize that you have value, realize that your business has value. And I will tell you what shifted in my business is I used my ex-husband would say, well, when are you going to work? What's the schedule? And I would get so irritated. Like, I don't know when I'm going to work. It's going to be like when I have appointments. And what changed was when I started setting a schedule, and these were the only times that I would be working. These are times I would have appointments. He looked at my business different. My children looked at my business different. Like, this is legit, right? So I was always thinking, well, I don't know when anyone's going to be able to book. So I don't know when I'm going to work. I will work anytime. No, you need to take ownership of it, set boundaries, and treat it like a real business, right? I had a salon. Like, could I have been open 24 hours? Like, that would have been bananas. They could come in from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. I had tanning salon, nails, skincare, and massage. Like, that was it. If they want to come at 11 p.m., no. If they want to come at 6 a.m., no. So there was clear set times I was working. And I just want you to think about that. What are you doing in your business? And I'm going to give you a tip for holiday selling right now. But first, I wanted to just share that. Like, as we're going into 2025, I would love for you to look at your business. I always say do an audit of your business and see any areas that are a pothole. That's what I call an area that's costing you time, money, and clients. Is there anything that you could tweak? Could you tighten up your schedule? Could you make sure that you're investing time? And you really should invest money in your business, right? And I think that sometimes when we have businesses that are from home, like a direct sales company, we think, well, it's just from home. I don't have to do anything. They said it's like zero this, zero that. But I will say that if you were to open a brick and mortar store, I had a restaurant, Jamaican restaurant, yeah, man, and I had a salon, okay, brick and mortar. So it was the actual place you go to. How could I have ever opened the doors for my nail salon with no nail polish, with no stations? How could I open a tanning salon with no tanning beds, right, or booths? How could I have opened up the restaurant with it's a Jamaican restaurant, no patty warmer, no stoves, no exhaust system, no walk-in cooler, no walk-in freezer? I couldn't do it. So I firmly believe that you invest in something that you want to see grow. If you want to see it grow, you have to invest. Time, of course, you have to invest time, but you do need to invest money. Maybe you needed if you're work from home, a new laptop. Maybe you needed to get the highest internet that they offer. Maybe you needed a different cell phone because you're working from your home. Maybe you need a different light bulb. So I just want you to think about that. Invest in your business and set clear boundaries to when you're working, and you're going to see a difference. So anyway, that's not what I was going to give you as my holiday tip. It just came to my heart. And I believe that when I get that thought in there, I should share it because maybe somebody needed it. So I wanted to give you my holiday tip. And it's kind of like, I want you to say, it's not like an immediate thing. It might not be an immediate thing. Okay. But it's just something that I believe is good to do. And you never know if you do this, what is going to happen. So you're reminding your clients that you're still around. You're reminding your clients that you care. Remember, I traded in my crown, and for this one today, I am the queen of non-pushy sales. So I'm not going to teach you anything pushy. What I'm going to teach you is strategy and serving. Okay. So what I would say to you as one of my holiday tips is, send a holiday greeting to your clients. So I would say make sure those cards are going out. Now, of course, mine are late this year. Mine are late because I was in the middle of doing an audit and I just didn't have my act together with my sickness. But I do have automation and my holiday cards are going to go out. They'll just be delayed. So what happens after that will be delayed, but I'm okay with that because I was very, very sick. Some of you know that, right? Okay. So I would say message. So if you have automation, if you're using your beauty biz hub, if your automation, send out that text message and let your clients know you were thinking of them for the holidays. Send out an email to them, not to sell, just an email, just a text, just a card to say happy holidays or Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, whatever you want to say, but just to let them know you were thinking of them. And of course, that should be from your heart. You're not doing this with any strings attached, with any ulterior motive. You are just simply wishing them, hey Tatiana, I love saying her name. You're just saying happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Happy New Year, whatever, because you're genuinely thinking of them, because you're genuinely thankful for them. Remember, if they were not your client, you probably couldn't be buying those expensive shoes for your kiddo. You probably couldn't be on that trip to Jamaica, right? You couldn't be buying all the fixins for your dinner on Christmas. You couldn't be doing. Just remember that your business is around because you have people who are paying you, right? So you need to love on them. But please, when you wish them a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Feliz Navidad, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, whatever it is you're going to do, right? Don't give them a coupon. Don't give them anything else like that means shopping. Just mean it from the heart, okay? And if you treat your business like that and you love on people, they are going to stay with you. And they are going to stay with you regardless of business. And I am a living testimonial for this, okay? So I sold jewelry when I was 14, right? I had jewelry business with my friend Jenny. Hey, Jenny, if you're watching, right? We made jewelry out of antique buttons, glass beads, and all kinds of stuff, and leather and ribbons, okay? So then when I was 19, I had my salon I spoke about. When I was 21, Jamaican restaurant, and then I went on to sell cars and trucks. I went into the direct sales business for 21 years. So let me tell you something. There are people who joined my team in direct sales or were my customer who were originally my customers at my salon. Okay? So I want you to think about that. I'm almost 50 years old. So the people that were with me at 19, they came to my shop, my salon. They bought a car from me. They got weight loss from me. I was in the weight loss industry, and they bought beauty products from me. And many of them joined my team. And some of those people are now my coaching clients because they've watched me over the years and they've decided to have a consultation. And I showed them how they could have a business, not necessarily a beauty business, but other businesses, right? So they stayed with me all those years in different aspects, okay? And I firmly believe that when you love on people and you're genuinely grateful, thankful, and appreciative, they're going to stick with you. But you must have this from the heart. Don't look at those people as numbers. Don't look at them as that. Just be thankful. Because if you don't have clients, you don't have a business, right? You don't have a business. Tati, I say I love her name. Tatiana said, I'm one of the, you are one of the many people that actually said my name right. I just love her name. So does this make sense what I'm saying to you guys? Does this make sense what I'm saying? Just love on your peeps, right? And if you've done your holiday sale, that's great. Maybe you're doing it in January or a love month, you're doing it in February, whatever it is, just make sure that you're making time for your peeps. Listen, like I said, my holiday cards are going out and they're going to be Happy New Year cards, okay? So because of my sickness, even though I use automation, I had to tweak some things this year. I'm living somewhere else, right? So I had to make a couple tweaks. And I'm a big advocate for doing an audit of your business. Like I said, make sure you know where everything is. Make sure that you follow your birthdays. Make sure you have your birthday cards going out, your half birthday. Make sure you have your automation running in the background. And it's a very good thing to double check and make sure, oh my gosh, this person's over here, but I don't know how they got missed over here. Things happen. Things happen, guys. Okay. So I'm telling you, do an audit. The closer you stay to your business, and even if you have other people that are working with you or whatever, you have to make sure you're checking in. So I'll tell you that when I was with the weight loss company, right? And I was the manager of a weight loss center. If I put my assistant on all of these things, my assistant manager to double check all these things, and then she put someone else on it, you know what? I could have missed something, right? And I don't know what was going on in the weight loss. I was with Ellie Weight Loss. So I realized that I needed to do my own audits, okay? And then I could see, oh my gosh, you know what? There's a missing piece in our puzzle. There's a pothole. So that's what we're doing now, because I had someone else build your beauty biz hub, and there was some things missing. So we're making sure we're filling in all those potholes, right? And I had some automations going, but they weren't exactly what I wanted when people got my vendor guide or when people got my birthday guide. There were some things missing that I hadn't realized, because I did have a lot going on last year, right? And the year before. The past 2 years have just been a blur and amazing, all mixed up together, right? So whenever it is your time is right, check in on your business, right? Pull your clients and see if you have all that information. And if you need help with automation, we've got your Beauty Biz Hub for you. I've also got a great mailbox tool I'd be happy to give you a link for. If you use my link for it, I will help you to get set up. Okay. So we need to do a draw. Denise said, of course. Yay. You know what, guys? I was hoping Grace was going to come down here, my little one, but she's so wrapped up in being on FaceTime with all her little friends, and we have a trampoline for her here in her bedroom. So she's been doing that. So wait till she sees the gift that I left in the taxi. Hopefully I get that back tomorrow. All right, guys. So I want you to tell, it makes sense. Yay. I'm glad. All right. I want to ask you a question, and you can give me a number. That way you can keep typing, okay? Do you feel like it's time to do an audit in your business, just to double check, to make sure you have all the addresses, the cell phone numbers, the birth dates, you're up to date on all your records? Because you could have people coming in from many different places, and maybe all your systems haven't talked to each other. Maybe you had something years ago that you forgot about, but those people are still in your life and you want to keep track. So put a 1 in the chat if you think it's time to do an audit. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Okay, that's it. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, uno, dos. Put that in there. And then I am going to do a live drawing for you guys. So I hope this was helpful. And I did send out a YouTube video yesterday. Oh my gosh, it was so hot. Our washer and dryer, when I use it, it doesn't vent outside. It just vents right into the room. So do you know how hot that is when it's already hot here? So I was a mess. And the thought of having to take my hair out of the bun it was in, put makeup on, I was so sticky and stinky, I just couldn't do it. So I sent y'all, and if you're on my email list, I sent you out a very powerful video that I had made last year. And I thought it was great. I was impressed by myself. And I do hope that you watched it. There's also a lot of videos and great content on my YouTube channel. I do hope that you will watch my videos and subscribe to them. I may not make them all perfect with thumbnails. I might not edit them, because you know what I found is that the more perfect I made my things, the less people who were interested. I guess they like seeing this funny blonde girl on here who gets tongue-tied all the time and says stuff, and maybe I'm more relatable. So I hope that gives you guys all some help. All right, if you're watching live with me, give me a 1 or a 2, and I'm going to do a live drawing. Oh, you know what I meant to do? I'll give you all a second. I meant to give the new link, because there's like a couple different links out there. If you win today, this is the website. Remember, it's theblessingmethod.com/prize claim form. So please make sure that you use that one. All right. So we've got more people watching that haven't put a 1 or a 2 in. So if you're watching, put a 1 or a 2, drop a 1 or a 2. So 1 means that you're like, it's probably a good time for an audit of my business. And 2 means, no, I don't need one. It doesn't matter to me what your answer is. I just need you to comment on something so you have something to think about as we go into the new year. Okay. All right. So LeVay is on here. Hey, LeVay. Yes, I put you in for 10 a.m. Okay. So I'm sorry. I didn't have a good signal earlier when I was picking the kiddos up from the airport. almost said Air Force, airport. So put yourself in, block off that time, okay, LeVay? So I'll make sure you get some automation on that. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Here it goes. Here it goes. Denise, I know you're sick of winning gift cards from me, Denise. I know it, right? Do you have my book? How about my book, Denise? Would you like to have a copy of my book? It's 365 daily mantras that you can read to transform your life or business, or you could always pass it on to someone. It's all about thinking and positivity, like this one. Keep moving forward to win. To be truly beautiful or handsome, your heart must be focused on blessing. Look back on the people who impacted your life and write them a note of thanks. And trust that everything happens for a reason. Take responsibility for your own happiness. So we dive deep into each one of these in our podcast. So she would like it. All right, sure. So I'm sure you know that's the website. So put that on there. Put that on there. And put down that you got the book, and I will have that sent to you. I'm so excited. We have a journal that came out, and the kids bought it for me. So I have brought it, not bought it. So we have a copy of our book and our journal, and we are going to be interviewed on TV next or in 2 weeks. So I'm very excited. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Again, if you were on the holiday, a virtual holiday party for women entrepreneurs, your gift cards are expiring tonight. The code for the gift cards is expiring tonight. So they were discounted gift cards and then an even bigger discount. All right. So grab those. I know some of you have. If you're like, I need more, if you need whatever, remember, you can use them toward any of my products. The only thing you cannot use them for is if you're making payments on something. So you can use them for whatever you want. You can split them up, use a little bit here, use a little bit there. That's it. I just wanted to give something back, to those who are investing their time with me and their trust. You know what the least they could do is to give you extra little goodies, because I know some of you are really working hard and you'd love to come to Women's Entrepreneur Retreat, or you'd love to get, some coaching or whatever. So I'm here for you. I got your back. All right, guys. So I am going to go wash my face and take a nap. I love y'all. Bye.